Welcome to the Advanced Reorder Point. The Advanced Reorder Point is a similar formula that calculates very similar variables that we have already looked at in the Basic Reorder Point. The real difference in the two is that we have a different way to calculate the level of safety stock we want to have during the lead time. And this is based on our level of willingness to run out of stock during our lead time. Essentially, we'll be balancing the probability of running out of stock versus the level of our unwillingness to do so as business managers. In formal inventory circles, this is known as the service level. Service level is a term of art that describes the probability that the amount of inventory in stock during the lead time is enough to meet the expected demand. Stated another way, it's an accepted way to balance the inventory costs associated with holding more safety stock during the lead time versus the business cost of running out of inventory. For example, let's say you have a product on the Amazon platform and you've got the bestseller badge. You're well ranked, you got the bestseller badge. The last thing you want to do is run out of inventory. So you would have a higher service level calculation in the advanced reorder point, which would give you more safety stock during the lead time. That's all this is. Now, to be candid, the advanced reorder point deals in probabilities. For example, the probability of you running out of stock, your level of comfort in running out of stock. Those are based on probabilities, and it sounds like there's a lot of math involved, and actually there is. The good news is all that math has already been done for us decades ago based on statistics, probabilities, bell curves, standard deviations, all that stuff. But we don't have to bother with that because this has all been distilled into a table. A service level table, like I said, has been established for inventory managers so we can just quickly look at it. Retailers will typically select a 90% service level on most items, but a 95% service level on popular items that they really don't want to run out of stock on. And that would be the case of having the bestseller banner or being highly ranked and being in a competitive niche. So as you can see, I've highlighted this. There's a service level, and I've mentioned 90 and 95. Those are the typical service level values selected by retail managers all around the world. And you're a retail manager. So again, if you've got a good selling product, well-ranked, bestseller banner, whatever it is, and as a business person, you say, I am unwilling to run out of stock during lead time, then you'd want a 95% service level, which will correspond with a service factor, and this is where all the math has already been done for us, of 1.64. And so you'd select between 90 and 95%. So as you can see from the table, a 90% service level is a service factor of 1.28. All this is going to make sense in just a moment. But what this produces is a different reorder point based on the product itself. And that's why this is a more advanced formula for selecting your reorder point. And like I said earlier in the video, this is a very similar formula. The difference is the reorder point here is the service factor times the lead time times the daily demand. The lead time and the daily demand are the same. It's the service factor that is different. So how would this work? Well, the service factor, as I showed you, is a value associated with the user-selected probability of running out of stock during the lead time. And lead time, like I said, is the same. Daily demand is the same. So how does this look with numbers? Well, the good news is it looks really simple. Again, advanced reorder point equals the service factor times the lead time times the daily demand. And in this case, we have a service factor of 1.645 because we chose a service level of 95%, multiplied by 84 days times 60 units per day. That gives us 8,291 units, which means, more or less, when you get to about 8,300 units combined between your warehouse and distribution center, or just your aggregate number of units total that are available for sale, you need to make another order. So that'll do it. You now have the basic reorder point formula and a more advanced reorder point formula for your best-selling products. So now we know when to make our order. Now we need to start working on how much we're going to order. And that is going to be in the next module. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching. Inventory Boss helps e-commerce sellers increase profitability by balancing their business through solid inventory management best practices. Visit inventoryboss.com today and get all of our training and the use of our cloud-based software for an initial price of only $10 for the first 30 days. Get started today.